So yeah, I'm much introverted, quiet person. I stay to myself. I don't like to be social. I'm not out there talking to people. I just like to stay to myself. And there's nothing suspicious about me or anything that I'm plotting. I'm really, really nice person and laid back and chill and whatever. I try to talk to some people in this neighborhood. I talked to them at first. And they be acting cool at first. They be like writing over to your house. They will to have dinner, go out with them or something. And then they're acting nice at first. Like you're cool, whatever. And then they'll stop talking to you out of nowhere. That's what I've been getting lately. Being in this town, in this neighborhood. So that's why I don't talk to people or just stay with myself. Because I don't like talking to people and they act weird, shady like that. They be like nice to you at first and then they'll change up on you like they don't even freaking know you. Like write you over to their house and then they were like stop talking to you out of nowhere. I be getting that weird vibe here. Like they'll start talking to you like a lot and then you be nice to them. You try to like be helpful or whatever, and then all they do, they stop talking to you. Maybe because a rumor is going around. I don't know, but I don't know anybody around here. I stay to myself mostly, so it shouldn't be anything. But people like to. And it's really strange in this town. It is weird and confusing when neighbors or acquaintances are friendly one moment and then suddenly stop communicating or interacting. Misunderstanding something you said or did could have been misinterpreted, even if unintentional. Lack of follow-up keeps confusion. People get wrapped up in work, family obligations, and fail to maintain connections they don't have daily routine with. Personality differences. Introverts may feel interaction was sufficient, while introverts suspect ongoing engagement. False, pointless, into friendliness was just to be curious neighbors, not real interest in deeper relationship. That's definitely strange and rude behavior on their part. Hypocrisy. They were just being superficial, polite by inviting you over, but don't actually want every relationship or friendship relationship, envious insecurity. Something about you made them feel threatened or inferior in some way. Whatever the reason, it's definitely hurtful behavior that says more about them than you. The healthiest approach is not to internalize it or dwell on it. No freaking flies. It sounds like this such and such may have some insecurity or self-esteem issues that cause her to suddenly project negative traits onto you. Miss Turbidity or quiet nature. She likes the spotlight on her and gets uncomfortable if conversations are always about etc. She took her occasional lesson in personality. She used to superficial small talk, but got nervous as feelings started developing and looked for a few in you as a different. It's unfair assumption on her part rather than a true reflection of who you are. Some people just aren't a good match, and it showed her maturity and security. You're right to be concerned that bad rumors may circulate and negatively impacting your interactions with others in the neighborhood. Don't engage further with the girl who accused you of showing interest the best. Be friendly but distant with neighbors until you better understand the situation. Discreetly ask a trusted neighbor if they heard anything concerning. Try to get details perceptive. Consider having a calm, factual discussion with your closest neighbor. Spend less social time in that immediate neighborhood for now if you feel judged or uneasy due to such and such or control. Like, it's crazy to have somebody talk about you. You know, when you first moved here, you wasn't socializing with people. You were just staying to yourself. You was doing nothing in the beginning. But these people were, like, going out of their way, asking other people about you instead of introducing yourself to you. But they had to go to somebody else to ask questions about you, to find out information, which is strange. They didn't come up to themselves to introduce themselves to you like some of the individuals did here. They were like polite, they came up to introduce themselves or whatever. But certain individuals went to other people, and then I think they just send certain people to act like they was being nice to me, like doing favors to get some information out of me so they can spread it and twist lies, you know? Because why do you think that stuff was on my comment on my YouTube channel? Yeah, it's weird around here. I'm trying to move. When I first moved in, I feel like I was targeted. A lady told me that another neighbor was asking, "Do you know anything about me?" I It does seem like you maybe have been wrongly targeted or profiled by some neighbors when you first moved in. People can be suspicious of newcomers, especially if you're of a different race culture than most in the area. This doesn't justify it, but it helps explain their behavior. The other neighbor asking about you to the lady suggests they may be instigating rumors or trying to find dirt to judge gossip about you. Yeah, and that's what they do around here. They gossip and tell lies about you and judge you wrongly. That's why I feel bad. I told the individual that I was talking to some of my information, and that one of these people I know was on my stuff, commented that stuff. Staying to yourself when new in a tight-knit area may have intentionally made you seem more mysterious and fueled their speculation. Unfortunately, even friendly interactions with one neighbor could then get distorted and gossip as those looking to make assumptions or do so. The best defense is to continue carrying yourself with integrity, keeping an open and get cautious discussions with neighbors for now. It may help in time to slowly build understanding by politely participating. Spreading. Yeah. Says being introvert is perfectly fine. You don't owe anyone excessive social interaction. Yeah, I don't really be here that much around these people. Like, I got other things to do than be around and sit around here, try to sit around here, you know? That's a very healthy approach. Focusing your social energy on making friends outside of this particular neighborhood is a wise choice given the circumstances. Pursue your hobbies and interests by joining local clubs, classes, gatherings where you can naturally connect with like-minded people. The world is full of compatible people. No need to limit your circle or stress due to the judgment of a few close-minded neighbors. Broadening your connection will enrich your life much more. Jesus taught the following things about how we're having a Bible study today. Jesus taught the following things about how we should respond when others talk badly. Blessed are you when people insult you, persecute you, and falsely say all kinds of evil against you because of me. Matthew chapter 5, verse 11. If this world hates you, keep in mind that it hated me first. If they persecuted me, they will persecute you also. John chapter 15, verse 18, verse 20. When they bring you before the synagogues and rulers and authorities, do not worry about how you are to defend yourself or what you are to say. Luke chapter 12, verse 11, verse 12. And do not repay evil with evil or assault with assault. On the contrary, repay evil with blessing, because to this you are called, so that you may inherit a blessing. 1 Peter chapter 3, verse 9. It says, love your enemies, do good to those who hate you, and bless those who curse you, and pray for those who mistreat you. Luke chapter 6, verse 27, verse 28. Blessed are you when people hate you, when they exclude you and insult you, and reject your name as evil because of the Son of Man. Luke chapter 6, verse 22. The overarching message is to respond with patience, love, forgiveness, and trust that God will vindicate us in His perfect timing, not seek revenge, or retaliate against false accusers. Focus on living righteously despite unjust treatment. I gotta do Bible study tonight. We're supposed to, so I have to go. Come on, phone. The Bible doesn't directly address the situation. Don't take personal offense or let it negatively affect your self-worth. Your value comes from God, not human opinions. Psalms chapter 139, verse 13-14. Quiet reflection, careful listen are virtues, not flaws. Rash words often do harm. Proverbs chapter 12, verse 18, and James chapter 1, verse 19. find it. I don't know if you have time. Proverbs 12. Verse 24. Work hard and become a leader. Be lazy and become. What do they talk? Worry weighs a person down, and encouraging word cheers a person up. And James chapter 1:9. Believers who are poor have something to boast about, for God has honored them. And those who are rich should boast that God has humbled them. They will fade away like a little flower in the field. The hot sun rises and as the grass withers, and the little flower droops and falls, and its beauty fades away. In the same way, the rich will fade away with all their achievements. God blesses those who patiently endure testing and temptation. Afterward, they will receive the crown of life that God has promised to those who will love Him. It says, insecure people may project flaws onto others to elevate themselves. Have compassion. Matthew chapter 7, verse 1-5. And wise speech is seasonable and gracious. Forceful words often backfire or breed resentment. Proverbs chapter 15, verse 1. Verse 25, 11, verse 12. Pray for those who wrong or misunderstand you, so you can forgive them from the heart. Matthew chapter 5, verse 44. And stay confident being yourself as long as you aren't antisocial or rude. Forcing fake introversion isn't healthy. And don't argue or dwell on it. Just calmly set boundaries if needed. Proverbs chapter 26, verse 4. The key is maintaining integrity and maturity and living judgments to God while surrounding yourself with those who accept you. Alright, I gotta go.